Hey everybody, so this is my actual first video doing, this is my first video that I've done in a while where it's not sad or depressing, as if you've seen my previous video, you know that I just went through a breakup and I've been dealing with that, and that's kind of the reason that I wasn't on YouTube for quite a while, but I'm really trying to get back into the swing of things. And today I thought that I would show you my top 5 favorite movies. This is kind of an impromptu video. I haven't really had, I don't know, I just haven't felt the creative juices flowing here lately. I've just had a lot on my mind. So talking about my top 5 favorite movies, I only picked 5 because I didn't want this video to be like super drawn out where I'm just talking about a bunch of movies. So I just really sat there and looked at my huge collection of DVDs. And it's like, what is my top favorite movies? What are the movies that I absolutely could not live without? And these are in no particular order. These are just like movies that I would have to have in my collection always. The first one is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love this movie. It is one of my favorite holiday movies. It's perfect for Christmas or Halloween or any time of the year, really. And my nephew loves this movie also, so it's kind of like a little bond that we share of just our love for Nightmare Before Christmas and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I'm a huge Tim Burton fan, so pretty much any Tim Burton movie I really love and I really enjoy. I just think that his eye for just taking things that are very dark but making them beautiful at the same time is amazing. That's why I love his movies so much, especially his stop animation movies, such as Nightmare Before Christmas. But yes, Nightmare Before Christmas, hands down, one of my favorite movies. I could not live without this movie in my collection at all. And it just so happens that the next one is also Tim Burton, which is Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. I love Michael Keaton in this movie. Winona Ryder as Lydia Deetz is amazing in this movie. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Beetlejuice, but it is. It's one of my favorite movies. And for the longest time, I had the hardest time finding this on DVD. And then one day, me and my sister were just at Walmart, and I was like, oh my God, there's Beetlejuice. And she's like, oh, well, grab it, and I'll get it for you, and that'll be like your Christmas gift. So that's how I finally was able to get this movie added to my collection. You will notice as I go through these movies that I am a big 80s movie lover. I mean, I love modern movies, but I love 80s movies, especially like 80s teen movies, like 16 Candles, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, movies like that. Breakfast Club, actually really love that one. And surprisingly, I don't have none of those in my collection. The next one is probably the most amazing movie ever made, and it has the late, great David Bowie in it, and I'm sure y'all already know which movie I'm referring to, and that is The Labyrinth. I could watch this movie over and over and over. I even have the soundtrack to this movie on my playlist, and I listen to it whenever I go on my morning walks. I just love this movie so much. Which is kind of weird. Whenever I was little, I don't know, I used to kind of be scared of like the goblins and stuff, but then as I got older, I was just like, this is an awesome movie, and I'm just grateful to have it in my collection of DVDs. Definitely childhood nostalgia right here. And then another great one that is also kind of hard to find, and whenever you do find it, it's a little on the pricey side, which is High Spirits. This movie, I remember being a kid and I would watch this movie over and over again. And it's one of my favorites. I've searched high and low for this movie. You're probably wondering why I'm not saying anything about the movies. That's because, if somebody hasn't seen one of these, which I don't know who in today's age wouldn't have seen at least one of these movies, I don't want to give away any spoilers. I don't want to ruin anything for anybody else. Last but not least is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is a phenomenal musical. I actually had the opportunity to see the actual play whenever I went to Dragon Con, or the actual musical when I went to Dragon Con. Obviously, it wasn't, Tim Curry and the, other actors in it, but they had some amazing actors in it, and I really enjoyed the remake that they did here recently that had, what was her name? Laverne Cox in it, playing as Frankie Furter. But I don't know. I would always go back to the original. I love Tim Curry. I think he's amazing. And if y'all don't remember, he also played the devil in Legend alongside Tom Cruise. I don't know. He's a phenomenal actor, and it's so sad that his health has declined so much in these past few years. And I haven't heard anything about him passing away. So that's going to be really, 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 really heartbreaking for me when that does happen, because he is just one of the best, most talented people that have ever walked the face of this earth, and it would just be devastating to lose somebody so amazing as him. But yeah, the first movie I ever saw him in was actually Clue, and I thought he was fantastic as the butler. And then I saw him in Rocky Horror Picture Show whenever I was really, really young. Inappropriate age to be watching that movie, but my sister was a big fan of it, and she and my mom let me watch it, and I was hooked from then on out. And I know I said that this was going to be 5 movies, but there's one movie that I completely forgot about, and I don't know why I forgot about it, because this is like my top favorite movie of all time. And again, not age appropriate for a 6-year-old child, but my parents were letting me watch it anyway. Okay, so that 6th movie, even though I said this was going to be 5, I feel like I have to mention this movie. As I said before, not age appropriate for a 6-year-old child, but my parents were pretty lenient on what we got to watch as kids, and now that I've gotten older, I kind of realized that there were some jokes in there that were went way over my head when I was a child, and now that when I go back and watch it as an adult, I'm like, oh, that's what they were talking about. But it's Spaceballs, and I love John Candy, and I was really devastated whenever John Candy passed away, because I remember being little, watching him on Saturday Night Live the few times that he was on there, and watching him in a bunch of other movies that he was in. Uncle Buck being one of my favorite ones. God, I'm drawing a blank on some of the other movies that he was in. Like, I can picture them in my head, but I cannot get the name of them out of my mouth for some reason. But yeah, I was pretty sad whenever he passed away. I feel like he just was taken from us too soon. He still had a lot of great things that I think he would have been able to do here on this earth. But yeah, phenomenal actor. And also, Rick Moranis is in this from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, that whole series. But yeah, Spaceballs is freaking hilarious. If you've never seen this movie, I beg you, please watch this movie. You will laugh your ass off. It is so funny. I hope I don't get flagged for saying the ass word, because, YouTube. But yeah, I think that sums up my top 6 favorite movies. I don't know, I really don't have much more to talk about in this video other than, the movies. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, if you would be so kind as to subscribe, that helps me a lot. Also, leave a comment if you have any suggestions of any 80s movies that you think I might like, since I am a huge 80s movie fan. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell off to the side of the subscribe button. That will notify you whenever I upload a new video. I'm going to try to get back into doing them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the way that I had been doing. I know some days I was off by a day, like I would actually get it up Tuesday instead of Monday. I'm really sorry for that. I hope y'all can forgive me. I just really needed to take time and just process a lot of things and deal with a lot of personal stuff that was going on. And I don't ever want any of my YouTube fans to feel like I've abandoned them or that I'm just not coming back. If I'm gone for a long time, it's fine. I will be back. I will get back into the swing of things. I just had to take some time from me, and I hope y'all understand that. Well, thank y'all for watching, and bye.